Hi there. This is a kiddie pool that I got at Walmart for $25. It is 10 feet long, about 5 or 6 feet wide, and not all that deep. But I wanted to be able to keep it clean for my kids. And as you can tell, it's not stellar clean right now because I just hooked up this pump. Obviously never intended to be used for a kiddie pool, but using some things that I've gleaned in my own experience, I'm going to try to help you not have some of the same frustrations that I do. I'll have a link to the pump in the description where I got it on Amazon. Wasn't very expensive, it's about 50 bucks, and then I got some filters too. Maybe it was 60, but anyway. It comes with a bunch of different parts that are intended for hooking up one of those pools that has the inflatable ring and then you fill with water, which has nozzles on the outside of it. I tried setting it up on a bucket. I tried setting it up on a chair, and it seems to work best if it's on the ground, or maybe I'll even bolt it to a board because you can see that it's got some screw holes in it. It came with a few different attachments that were intended for hooking it up to that inflatable pool, and I just used one that looks like it's supposed to have a filter basket on it to give it some weight to hold it near the top of the water, and the other one I used to give it some weight in the blowback hose. Okay, so you'll see that the top hose is the one that is drawing the water, taking the dirty water. So what I had to do was had myself holding the intake hose, that top hose, and my daughter holding the blowback hose, and holding them up, holding them in our hands. Now you have to be able to prime the pump to create the suction. So and then I had my other daughter over there ready to plug in the pump once we got it primed, okay? So what I found that I had to do was, as we're holding it up, I filled it up with the hose until, now if you don't hold up the blowback hose, it's just gonna come right back out there. So you're holding them both up so you can get a good fill of the intake hose, and continue to hold the hose on it as you're bringing it down to the surface of the water. Try to keep it submerged as little as you can, because you want as much of the hose as possible running down to that pump. If I try to push it all the way to the bottom or lay it on the bottom, it gets too much air in the line. So I tried several times to get it primed, and that seemed to be the best way. Fill it with a hose, bring the hose all the way down to the surface of the water, and keep it as close to the top of the water as you can. And then once you got it flowing well, you can drape that other one over the side to blow it back in. So I hope that's helpful to somebody. I'm just a dad. I'm not a professional of any kind. I'm just a dad who wanted a filter for his kid's pool so that it wouldn't have as much bacteria. Obviously, I'm still putting bleach in it, or I may even get one of those floaty things with the chlorine tabs in it, and you're still going to have to skim it because this is just to filter out bacteria and stuff. It's not to filter out seeds and leaves and pollen and all that sort of thing. All right. Please feel free to leave comments as long as you aren't a troll and just going to rip me as an idiot, because I'm doing my best for my kids. God bless you guys.